Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind Eminent Terry's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, we're going to talk about if your sun sign is Scorpio and how the planetary alignments is going to affect you to motherfucking day. Now, what's going on actually, now your sun is in Scorpio, so as far as today's sun, you're not catching any direct energies, you're just catching semi-energies, maybe semi-sextile, semi-square, you know what I'm saying, so it's minor shit, so you know what I'm saying, it's like, hold on, wait a minute, no, I did not mean to say that, in conjunct. You're going to go through, so it's still minor, you're just going to go through some kind of inconjunct minors. Inconjunct is like a misunderstanding. So it's like right now you misunderstand people's actions. And people are going to misunderstand your actions because the way you see things and how you view things right now is in a real fixed water way. You know what I'm saying? It's like you dealing with your own emotional stance on things. You dealing with your own feelings. So you ain't got time to be listening to too many people yap about ideas and shit like that when they need to be handling this on their own. See, but right now the sun is in Gemini. So people is going to look at you like, okay, what is this person on? Is this person selfish, or is this person brooding, or is this person got a hateful heart, or what's going on? Because right now Gemini is very light and want to be light, and all this intensity it ain't for that. So when you come around with all these intense, and Scorpios, this is why y'all intense. See, people misunderstand the intense energy. The intense energy is when you have something on your mind or something on your soul that you haven't let go. And so when you go places, even if you're not expressing it, you're wearing it. So when another person pick it up, due to other languages, not just verbal language, but body language, spiritual language, metaphysical language, you're able to receive all that same energy, just not from an external level. The external level is verbally and actions, but from and left brain, but from an internal level, that's yin. That's the aura you carry, your true color, your true self. So everybody pick that up. I don't care how dumb you are as a person who don't know thyself, you still pick up these, you just don't know how to decipher what you picking up, but you picking up something. And all languages pick up. You could come next to a person who completely quiet. You're going to feel a certain vibe from them. That's still language. That's still things coming in the world. So this is what make Scorpios intense, because y'all hold so much shit in and have so many alternative thoughts about the people y'all deal with. So when y'all go around these people and people pick that up. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, something wrong, something off. They can't pinpoint it because you didn't externally put it out, because you didn't act on it or verbally put it out. So a person can't pinpoint it with math or direction or anything from a yang realm point of view, but from a yin realm, people just know something off. Like, oh man, what the fuck? Like this person got alternative motives or alternative intentions. So don't do that right now. Be a little bit more communicative. Open your mouth more. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of my Scorpio signs who have air in their chart, maybe have a Mercury in Libra, or maybe have a Moon in Gemini, or maybe have a Jupiter in Aquarius, or something like that. You're gonna do fine. You may still go through discrepancies, but for the most part, a person who just got Scorpio and then fire everywhere, or Scorpio and then a bunch of water everywhere, this may be a devastating time for you, because if you ain't lighting it up and transforming that ice, boy, woo, girl, woo, woo, you're gonna be frustrated at shit that doesn't even really call for to be frustrated about. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, I'm trying to eradicate that from you right now. Loosen up. People don't want to see all this depressed action from you. People don't want to see all this quiet action from you. People don't want to see all this alternative motive, secrety type of action from you. People just want let people know what's really up. If you got an alternative motive, let somebody know that. Because 9 times out of 10, you're a Scorpio anyway. People will choose to believe it or not anyway. They just feel like, okay, they still feel the vibe, but at least you let somebody know something. You got to be a little bit more light now. A little bit more communicative. Analyze your emotions a little bit more now, instead of just expressing yourself in a way how you already then molded yourself inside already with the help of no one else. Now today's moon is in Aquarius. Now everybody's emotional response to your reactions is going to be thrown off, because this is a square. Now anytime there's a square, that's a learning process. So you're going to have to learn now even more than ever, like I just said with the sun's actions. Now your sun, Scorpio, you also have to learn aspects from the moon. And the moon is squaring your sun because the moon is in Aquarius. So now you got the stability and stubbornness, right? But you're going to be stubborn in the wrong areas. You're going to have to learn how to apply other people's reactionary response to things, how other people react to things. And how you do that is in Aquarius. Learn how to lighten up. Learn how to communicate more. Learn how to receive more information before feeling a way about something, before throwing an emotional stance on something. Because Scorpios, you could do that too. Somebody could say something or do something, you already got an emotional stance on it. You already feel negative about it. You already feel like, hold on, why this person do? And you ain't even got all the information of what this person said. You see what I'm saying? You might just took one thing that they said, and what they said might relate to something that devastated you personally in your life that had nothing to do with this person. And then you tie these two things together, now you find yourself acting shady towards this person for no apparent reason. You dove too deep when things should have been just on the surface level. And you would have knew how high the surface level was if you would have opened your mouth and communicated and took the time to think and analyze. See what I'm saying? So that's what's actually going on right now with Scorpio. And with the moon with today's moon being in Aquarius. So learn, aka the square alignment. Learn how to apply the way other people emotionally react to things. And the way people are emotionally reacted to things in a very light way. Very communicative way. Maybe stubborn, so you already got that down packed, but they're able to communicate their stubbornness. So it could be a friendly debate other than a person just saying they don't like you because you don't even seem like the type of person they will be around based upon your vibe. Boom. So understand that. Now go to Mercury. Mercury is in Gemini. So off the bat, this is another inconjunct. You're not going to understand the way people even think, communicate, and analyze right now. And the way your actions, the way you see things, and how you act, the way people thinking and communicating and analyzing about that, they're going to look at you like your actions doesn't make sense or your actions is not on par. So off the bat, be a little bit more reserved, calm down, and don't take anything personal, because you could take things personal right now. People could say things to you right now, and you could take it very personal because it's a misunderstanding. In conjunction means misunderstanding. Try not to fall short to any misunderstandings. And if you're a Scorpio, a lot of times for you that means to stand out the way. That means just stand out the way. Don't be around somebody you know that might trip you off right now. Be around people that you could be comfortable with, or a lot of times right now you may not be comfortable with nobody but your damn self. So yeah, take that time to yourself, and once you develop that emotional stance on how to lighten yourself up before you get around others, you won't be carrying around no heavy vibe. You won't be carrying around no intense energy, and you'll be able to relax. But you need that time to yourself to develop these emotions and feelings, because sometimes they can come out chaotic and subconsciously due to the Scorpio energy. Now, today's Venus is in Taurus. So today's Venus is opposite to you. So the way people are loving, appreciating the value, and relating, and compromising is at odds to your actions. You don't even understand it. You don't even act that way. The way people are showing and expressing their love, you don't even act that way. You don't even see things that way. You don't even feel like doing that. You feel like the way people are doing that now make you feel vulnerable. See, this is why a lot of Scorpio opposites attract. So when the Scorpio and Taurus attract each other as far as sun signs, the Taurus shows the Scorpio how to relax the emotional stance on things, and how to just sit back and relax into the moment of the actual value in a person and things like that. And then vice versa. The Scorpio teaches the Taurus how to not be too practical all the times, and yeah, this is a pleasant time that we can have together, but let's go deep and emotionally connect with each other also. How you feel. See, now, right now, with your sun being a Scorpio, you're always on that. You're always on trying to emotionally connect with people. But Venus being in Taurus right now, it can't even do with relationships and how you relate to people and compromise. That's not even your way of doing that. So right now you need someone to balance you out if you're not balancing yourself out, because right now it's just, you could become very disgruntled right now, very opposing right now. You could become very negative right now. Like someone could, like, it could be something simple, like someone, like, for an example, and this is an example, like, because a lot of Scorpios don't have problems with this, but in this time now, it can play out like situations like this. Like, you could be, all right, say y'all two females, right? And then you see a guy, and you know this girl, she a hoe, she got like 10 kids, but this a guy that all y'all want, right? But instead of him wanting y'all, and y'all ain't got no kids, y'all see him in love and taking up for all these kids that this hoe got, and He not even a father to any of these kids. And y'all see him going out his way and stuff like that. Right now, that can turn y'all completely off. Y'all probably look at him like, nigga, ain't you vulnerable? Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I ain't got no kids, nigga. Why the fuck you over here doing shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this, y'all can get real nasty and negative towards situations like that. And really, that's, Tauruses look at stuff like that as love. Like, that person, that dude might be a Taurus. He look at it like, okay, I love this person, but it's not on an emotional deep level, on a water base. The way Taurus express love is more of, let me make this real. Let me show this person I really love them. And a lot of times, those are external things that a Taurus will do to actually express to someone they love them. Yeah, I love you, so I love you enough to take care of your kids with you, or to help you, or do shit with you like that. And right now, Scorpio's looking at shit like that. Oh, shit, I can't do that. This person gonna look at me like this, look at me like that, and you gotta get out of that shit as a Scorpio sun, because right now the sun is in Gemini, the moon is in Aquarius. Lighten your load. Stop being too goddamn hard on yourself, because you don't even need to be right now. It's in the summertime, sun in Gemini. Release that motherfucking, put that ice out there in the heat for that shit can melt, and you can transform and melt with the rest of the waters and have fun with the flow with everybody goddamn else. Don't make your summer a hard goddamn time. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all motherfuckers. Now, so with Mars is in Cancer. So this is your gift. Anytime there's there's a trine, that's a gift. So with Mars being in Cancer now, and this is a gift to your ruling sign, Mars. You see what I'm saying? So now you have a little bit of access to where Aries lost their access because it's squaring them. You gain a little bit of access because Mars is in Cancer. So it's relating to you. You gain a little bit of access to your ruler, but Aries kind of lose a little access to their ruler. So you can help out Aries right now with their intentions and their willpower. But for the most part, so you can help me out. I need help because I'm getting sick. I feel like I can't even get up and fucking do shit, and I'm an Aries. So by you being a Scorpio right now, you can help me gain some emotional intensity about myself so I can get back off my ass and start expressing myself. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as it being a gift, you have that gift. Your actions and the way you act and how you see things has the gift of showing your intentions, your willpower, your passions and desires. But a gift, you have to kick it in gear. You just can't go out here and be like, I got this gift, but I don't really play it. No, a gift is something you have to spark and set the fire underneath your ass and actually do. Because a gift is like something that you already have, but you already have it, so it's no use to keep going back to it. But it's a gift. That's what you need to be doing right now. So your actions, the way you act and how you see and view things has the gift of being seen by your intentions, your willpower. And Mars carry out the duties and obligations of the sun. It's doing that full force right now because your sun is in Scorpio and the ruler of Scorpio is Mars. And Mars is in a sign that's trining you, Cancer. So boom, off the back. So I don't give a fuck if Mars don't like to be in Cancer or not, because it don't. It's sleep here. So it think it can do things it can't do, and it think it can do things that it can't, or the things that it can't do, it think it can do. You know what I'm saying? So right here is going through that illusion, but right here you're able to will that into existence and act on these things. So people can see your actions, your willpower, your desires, things that you passionately and your intentions and things that you want to do right now. So make sure you don't have no alternative motives and make sure you don't have no ill intentions, because people can see that from you right now. Make sure you keep that in a positive light so you can manifest some positive results out of your intentions, your willpower, and your passions, because you got that gift to go for it right now. Now, Jupiter is in Libra. So Jupiter, you know, you're not getting none of this direct energy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the previous sign. So you're not getting the direct energy, just minor semi-sextiles and minor semi-squares. Like, for an example, you may try to throw your emotional weight, or you may feel a certain way about what you just experienced, and what you just experienced wasn't necessarily that way. So that's like a misunderstanding. So a lot of times you may cut somebody out before you really need to, or you may be unfair when you need to be fair, or unbalanced. But for the most part, it's this minor shit throughout the day. Now, as far as in general, you know, you're just gonna have to learn how to apply, again, some air. Learn how to relax. Don't take the experiences that you're going through too harshly, because you're gonna receive wisdom and knowledge out of it. But if it's something that's hounding you and you're taking it too harshly, you're gonna be blind and blurred by your own emotional feelings and not be able to see the actual realm of reality of the whole spectrum of the circumstance. Because Libra is air, and by it being in Jupiter, broad philosophical point of views of things is going to be scattered. Reasoning and meanings is going to be scattered and abstract. the way the way you go through experiences is going to be dealing with miscommunication or communications and things of that nature. So that's going to be scattered. So water is in air, but it's not scattered air. You know what I'm saying? It's condensed. So you know what I'm saying? What happens here is nothing to attach to. So when you're trying to attach to emotion or a feeling, when an experience made you feel that way, or a person, place, or thing made you feel that way, the more and more you try to attach to things to hold on, the more and more you're devaluing yourself, and people are going to look at you crazy. You need to let that go and get scattered just like the air, so you can actually see the information that you need to be receiving. Now, let's get to, last but not least, Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, Saturn is a Sagittarius. You're not catching no direct influence from this either, because it's on the other side of you. It's the future sign from you. So right now, you're not catching no direct influence except minor semi-sextiles or semi, you know what I'm saying, squares. So it's just like little shit. Like when it's time for you to express your feelings, a lot of times you hold on to your feelings and want to emotionalize them and grudge them and hold on to it, so you keep going back to it. And fire wants you to feel it and express it, not feel it and hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? Because fire is the feelers and the seers, and water is the feelers and the emotions. You know what I'm saying? So y'all both feeling, it's just water feels and holds, and fire feels and visions and visualize it to express it. You know what I'm saying? And water holds and try to understand it and overstand it. You know what I'm saying? So right now, it's just that's the little misconception you can get. But the way people are gaining structure in their life, you kind of got a good sense of it. It's based upon feeling. You know what I'm saying? You may not express it all the time, but you got the feeling on how to gain stability in your life and what to be putting boundaries and restrictions and limits on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can sit back and eat popcorn too, while other people stumble and falling over how they gain a structure in their life. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. And that's your planetary alignments for today. Goddamn.